So have you ever been flipping through a magazine or a cookbook or scrolling through recipes online and you come across a recipe that says it's the world's best? Of course you have. Maybe it's the world's best guacamole or the world's best lasagna or even the world's best chocolate cake. I don't know about you, but even if you're skeptical, you've got to marvel at someone who makes all the lasagna recipes in the world and comes to the conclusion that theirs is the best. I mean, that takes commitment. That being said, I actually have come up with the world's best recipe for black beans and rice. And that's no empty boast. It comes straight from the mouth of the world's foremost rice and black beans authority, my grandson Max. So let's check in with him. I believe he's having another bowl right now. Max, are you there? There he is. Hi, Max. Would you mind telling our viewers exactly what you told me earlier about Grampy's recipe for black beans and rice? Oh, thanks, Max. I really appreciate that. Now, specifically, what exactly do you like best about it? Oh, yes, that's wonderful. Anyway, thanks for stopping by today, Max. We'll see you soon. I mean, you're sold, right? Let me show you how I make it. You'll need about a cup of well-chopped onion and 1 diced bell pepper. I like a red one here because it really brightens up the dish. Heat 2 tablespoons olive oil in a good size heavy pot. I like my enameled cast iron pot. Add the onion and pepper and saute those for about 10 minutes. By the way, you don't have to jot anything down here because you'll find the link to the recipe below. After 10 minutes, stir in 1 cup jasmine rice. Jasmine is so soft and tender, it's the perfect rice for this dish. The reason I add the rice now is because coating the kernels in oil helps to keep them more separate and distinct in the end. It's a subtle touch, but you'll notice it. After about a minute, when all the rice is coated, we'll add the holy trinity of spices that Max just adores: chili powder, cumin, and smoked paprika. Stir those in with 2 or 3 cloves of minced garlic and cook for about 30 seconds to release the flavor in those spices. Finally, we'll add 2 1/4 cups water, chicken stock, or veggie stock, about a cup of frozen corn kernels, a can of rinsed black beans, that's equivalent to about 1 1/2 cups if you're cooking your own, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. If you use salted stock, you'll probably need a little less salt than that. Bring it to a boil, turn down the heat to a simmer, and cover tightly. It'll take about 18 minutes for all the water to absorb, but start checking it after about 15 minutes and see how it's doing. If there's still a little liquid under the rice, quickly recover the pot and give it another few minutes. When all the liquid is absorbed, remove the pot from the heat and keep it covered for about 10 minutes. Then toss it lightly with a big fork, cover it again, and let it sit for a few more minutes before serving. This is wonderful as is, but I really like to dress it up the way Max does with some diced avocado and chopped cilantro and a dollop of salsa. Doesn't that look great? What do you think, Max?